You've been lied to your entire life. From the moment you were young, the world told you one simple rule: work hard and you will succeed. Study harder, work longer hours, sacrifice more sleep, push yourself harder than everyone else. And one day, success will be yours. That is the promise, but look around. Millions of people wake up early every morning. They go to work before the sun rises. They stay late after everyone leaves. They grind every single day. And yet nothing changes. The same routine, the same stress, the same paycheck, the same life year after year. Hard work is everywhere. But real success, that is rare, so something is not adding up. Because if hard work alone created success, then the hardest working people in the world would all be rich. But they are not. Construction workers work hard. Factory workers work hard. People working 2 jobs work hard. And still, many of them struggle just to survive. Meanwhile, somewhere else, another person is working fewer hours, yet building a business, growing wealth, creating freedom. So what is going on? Why do some people grind for decades and stay stuck, while others move forward faster with less effort? This is the question that changed the lives of entrepreneurs, millionaires, and high performers. Because the truth is uncomfortable. Hard work is important, but hard work alone will not make you successful. In the world of self-improvement, productivity, and personal development, there is a hidden principle successful people understand. A principle that separates busy people from successful people. It separates effort from real progress. It separates movement from momentum. And once you see this principle, you will never look at success the same way again. Because the real secret to success is not just about working harder. It is about working on the right things. And most people are working incredibly hard on the wrong life. What you are about to hear may change the way you think about success forever. Because the truth is simple, but very few people see it. Most people spend their entire life chasing success with the wrong strategy. They wake up early. They stay busy. They work harder every year, but they never stop to ask the most important question in personal development. Am I working on the right things? In the world of self-improvement, productivity, and success habits, there is a hidden gap. A gap between hard workers and high achievers. A gap between people who stay busy and people who build real progress. And the people who cross that gap understand something most people never learn. In this documentary, you will discover the real reason hard work does not guarantee success. You will learn the 4 powerful principles successful people focus on instead. Principles used by entrepreneurs, leaders, and high performers who build wealth, freedom, and influence. These are the habits that create focus, leverage, productivity, and real results. But pay close attention, because the 3rd principle is the one that separates ordinary people from millionaires and even billionaires. And once you understand it, you will never approach hard work the same way again. Let's step back for a moment. Imagine 2 people starting their journey at the same time. Both are disciplined. Both are motivated. Both are ready to work hard. The first person believes the rule most people believe: work harder than everyone else. So every day he wakes up early. He stays busy all day. He fills his schedule with tasks. He answers emails. He attends meetings. He stays late. At the end of the day, he feels productive, but weeks pass, months pass, years pass. And somehow, his life does not change very much. Now look at the second person. At first, he does something strange. Instead of asking, "How can I work harder?" he asks a different question. A question that appears again and again in the world of self-improvement and personal development. What is the most important thing I should be working on? Because successful people understand something that most people never learn. Not all effort creates progress. Some effort keeps you busy. Other effort changes your life. Take a look at the people we call successful. People who built companies, people who built influence, people who created impact. When Elon Musk started building companies, he did not simply try to work more hours. He focused on solving massive problems. Problems that could change industries. Problems that could create leverage. Problems that mattered. Now think about Steve Jobs. In the early days of Apple Inc., Silicon Valley was full of talented engineers. Many of them worked day and night. Many of them were extremely smart. But Steve Jobs had a different obsession. He was not obsessed with doing more work. He was obsessed with doing the right work. He focused on simple ideas, focus, clarity, design, impact. While others were busy building many things, he focused on building the few things that mattered most. This is one of the biggest mindset shifts in the world of productivity and success habits. Because the people who win in life do not simply work harder. They work with focus. They work with strategy. They work with intention. So the real question is not, are you working hard? Millions of people are working hard every single day. The real question is something deeper, something most people avoid asking. Are you working on the right things? Lesson 1. Work on the right thing. Most people are busy, but they are not productive. Every day, millions of people fill their schedule with activity. More tasks, more emails, more meetings, more effort. And at the end of the day, they feel tired. They feel like they worked hard, but deep down, nothing really moved forward. Because in the world of productivity and self-improvement, there is a quiet trap. Your brain rewards activity, not progress. When you complete a task, your brain releases a small reward. You feel good. You feel productive, even if that task changes nothing in your life. So people spend years chasing the feeling of being busy. But successful people think differently. They focus on high-impact work, work that creates real results, work that builds the future. Instead of asking, "What should I do today?" they ask a better question. What work will matter 5 years from now? Because some actions change everything. Building valuable skills, learning communication, learning sales, learning leadership, creating systems that work even when you are not working, solving problems that people are willing to pay for. These are the things that create progress, not noise, not busy work, not endless activity, real progress. So here is a simple challenge from the world of personal development. Before you start your next task, pause for a moment. Ask yourself one powerful question. If I do this every day for the next 5 years, will my life actually change? If the answer is no, you may be working hard, but you are not working on the right thing. And that is where most people lose years of their life. Lesson 2. Leverage the success multiplier. This is where most people stay stuck. They believe success comes from doing more work, more hours, more effort, more struggle. But the people who build wealth, influence, and freedom understand something different. They understand leverage. Leverage is one of the most powerful ideas in the world of success and entrepreneurship. It means creating results that grow without needing your time every minute. Instead of trading hours for money, you build systems that multiply your effort. Technology is leverage, skills are leverage, an audience is leverage, capital is leverage. Think about Warren Buffett. He does not wake up every day and work harder than millions of workers around the world. But through investing and compound growth, his decisions can move billions of dollars. That is leverage. In the world of motivation and personal growth, there is a simple idea many successful people follow. Work once, get paid many times. Write a book, build a business system, create valuable knowledge, invest in assets, build something that continues working even when you are resting. That is how successful people escape the trap of endless effort. They stop thinking only about work, and they start thinking about scale, because leverage turns small effort into massive results. Lesson 3. Strategic thinking. This is the difference between people who grind forever and people who finally break through. Most people are trained to act quickly. Do more, move faster, stay busy. But high performers understand the power of something most people ignore. Thinking, real thinking, strategic thinking, stepping back, looking at the bigger picture. Because sometimes the fastest way forward is to pause. People known for discipline often understand this deeply. Take David Goggins. He is famous for extreme mental toughness, for pushing beyond limits, for relentless discipline. But he often speaks about something deeper, the battle in the mind, the strategy behind effort. Because effort without direction becomes exhaustion, but effort with strategy becomes progress. Successful people constantly ask powerful questions. What actually matters? What produces the biggest results? What habits are moving my life forward? And most importantly, what should I stop doing? Because one of the secrets of productivity is not doing more. It is removing the things that do not matter. Clarity creates power, and strategy turns effort into momentum. Lesson 4. Long-term thinking. The most successful people think in decades. Most people think in days or weeks, sometimes months. They chase quick results, fast rewards, immediate progress. But the biggest achievements in life follow a very different timeline. Years, sometimes decades. Long-term thinking is one of the rarest success habits in the world, because the human brain is built for short-term rewards. We want progress now, we want results now, but real success often grows slowly at first. Then suddenly everything changes. Think about Jeff Bezos. When he built Amazon, many people did not understand his strategy. For years, the company focused on growth instead of profit. Many critics questioned the decision, but Bezos was not thinking about the next quarter. He was thinking about the next decade. Long-term vision created one of the most powerful companies in the world. This is the mindset of real builders. Consistency over time. Small actions repeated daily. Habits that compound year after year. So imagine something for a moment. Imagine you build strong habits. You improve your skills, you stay disciplined, you stay focused on the right things, and you stay consistent for 10 years. Most people will quit in the first year. Many will stop in the third. But the few who stay the course eventually reach a place most people never see. Because success is rarely about one moment. It is about long-term growth, and time rewards those who stay committed to the process. The real formula for success. For most of our lives, we are taught a simple idea: work hard, and success will follow. It sounds powerful, it sounds inspiring, but the truth is, it is incomplete. Because if hard work alone created success, the world would look very different. The hardest working people would always win. The busiest people would always rise. But that is not what we see. Instead, we see something strange. Some people work harder every year, yet their life stays the same, while others move forward faster. Not because they avoid effort, but because they understand something deeper about success and personal growth. They understand the real formula. Success is not just hard work. It is hard work with direction. It is hard work guided by strategy. It is hard work multiplied by leverage. Think of it like this. Hard work is the engine. It gives you power, it gives you energy, it moves you forward, but strategy is the steering wheel. Without a steering wheel, even the most powerful engine will take you nowhere. You will move, but you will not arrive. You will burn energy, but you will not create progress. And this is where many people lose years of their life. They push harder, they grind longer, they stay busy, but they never stop to ask the most important question in productivity and self-improvement. Where is all this effort actually taking me? Because effort without direction is motion, but effort with direction becomes momentum, and momentum is what builds success. Right now, at this exact moment, millions of people are working hard. They woke up early this morning. They rushed into their day. They filled every hour with effort. They stayed busy. They stayed active. But deep inside, many of them feel something difficult to explain. A quiet frustration. Because despite all the effort, they are not moving closer to the life they imagined. Not closer to freedom. Not closer to financial growth. Not closer to the person they want to become. And the truth is painful. Hard work without focus can keep you running in circles. But the people who eventually transform their life begin asking a different question. A question that sits at the center of motivation, discipline, and personal development. Not, how can I work more? But instead, what is the highest value thing I can do today? One action, one skill, one decision. One step that moves the future forward. Because the difference between ordinary and extraordinary is not effort. Most people are already trying hard. The real difference is focus. Focus on growth. Focus on skills. Focus on high-impact work. Focus on the actions that compound over time. When effort meets focus, progress begins. Hard work will always matter. Discipline will always matter. Consistency will always matter. But when you combine hard work with clear direction, powerful strategy, and leverage, something remarkable begins to happen. Your effort starts working for you. Your progress becomes faster. Your growth becomes visible. And the life that once felt far away slowly begins to move closer. So remember this idea. Work hard, but more importantly, work smart. If you watched until this moment, comment below. Work smart. And if you want to discover the powerful habits that help billionaires build success, discipline, and unstoppable momentum, watch the next video on your screen. Because the habits you build today will decide the life you live tomorrow.